looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Edwards in for Dante DiVincenzo. In the corner, Tatum with it. That three off the mark.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Gibbs. And it's White with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
And here is MP, following the three-pointer by Derek White. And there's the bucket from MP.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Reed against Mitchell. And here's George. Tatum wide open, he fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
MP way outside. And so it's Minnesota sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column, they're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
And now, and I know it's still early in the and that is
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Mitchell is out there with Derek White. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And spacing is so vital. But, Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin,
Another one goes. Incredible.
And how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Mitchell looking it over. Brown outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brown's got 19 points.
they've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, finessing his way inside for the board and the score. How about the effort from Brown?
MP from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Brown outside. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 20. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's MP. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that one's good. MP.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kate is checked in. Paul George comes in for Jaylen Brown. Whitehead's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Mitchell. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pritchard with the ball. He's got 5. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Whitehead. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Timberwolves leading by 22. The 3 from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
The Celtics have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Tatum's shot is off.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
The 3 from MP. And the 3 ball is good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And I like how Tatum
Front court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with MP. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Timberwolves leading by 17. MP from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. To the paint. Three-pointer Pritchard. Connects from three-point range.
And so much attention goes to Tatum. Props to him for finding the open teammate.
Now, here's MP. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Paul George.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
MP drained from outside.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Celtics, Garza's checked in, and it's White in for George. Outside, White. Tatum! The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Outside Edwards. Puts it right back up and in.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Here's Brown. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Oh, what a play inside.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You got to love how clever he is with the ball.
And another one falls.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Gobert there for the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 17. MP outside. Takes the three. Minnesota with the rebound. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Brown.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against the Celtics.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
From deep three-point territory, and it's Derek White with the rebound. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
MP, no good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill. All right, thanks, Dom.
Night, MP. Yeah, MP.
is sore. It's not like you're getting. You're so arrogant that sometimes I want to play on the
definitely exciting
with your back.
times,
I'd
right?
love to see you
Developing
try.
our player evaluations
What am I
on a
getting
whole
myself
new
into?
level.
Has one?
Yeah, kids too. 100. Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
That's way more complicated math than I was expecting.
Also, just be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway. Like okay? 100. Head on the swivel, coach. I'm not your coach.
Good one.
For me, the two components
And child.
probably for the best.
Cute family.
Definitely.
Players
But
should be the same.
the point is to keep an extra eye on them.
Lockdown.
Wet floor.
I don't see what the one to be nice.
That kid is no doubt. Yeah, but also to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have a can open to deflect any ball that goes sideways. Yeah, good advice, thanks. Yes, I will remember.
And we welcome you and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Miami. They've risen to third in the latest Power Rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting line. Lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. Dalton Connect out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Nails it from 3. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
Fires in the triple.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. For 3, James. That one is off. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Deflected.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd. Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Connects from downtown.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Doncic outside on target from range.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Connect, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. And there's James from the arc. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. It's McDaniels on the wing. Releases, book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Doncic. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
The Timberwolves have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
A nice shot by MP.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Out to the wing. And here's Connect outside. No good that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. Robinson with a steal. James inside, working on McDaniels. From deep, here's Doncic. He missed it. Now 3 for 7.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Sinks the tray. MP's got 24.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
James passes to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 16. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
To the inside. Can they get it? And Connect gets it to go on the assist from Doncic.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 30 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Doncic. An easy 2 on the layup.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. 33 points for him.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The T-Wolves on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. MP's checked in for Minnesota. So for Minnesota right now, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. MP is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. It's James on the wing. Back to Smart. Anthony, the pass to Smart. And he lobs it up. 6 on the shot clock. And Anthony slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Yet another steal from him.
Yeah, this guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. He drops it from range.
You can see why they initiate their offense through LeBron. Great decision on the kick out.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And
nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. MP shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. A deep three from MP. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Yes, it's good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-point. MP's got 41.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you, right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup, but you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
LaRavia outside. The three ball. And connect with the three. Connect's got 7 points in the game.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Minnesota leading by 10. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Stolen by MP. The Timberwolves, another fast break opportunity here. Launches it from deep. MP converts on the break.
And his fantastic performance from